Web security is an ongoing concern for all organizations and individuals. Given the recent online attacks on big banks and retailers, we focused on visualizing various attributes of such attacks. Having a better understanding of these attacks should help us to better understand how to protect ourselves. First, we see the bubble map. This shows the sources of attacks and the relative number of attacks coming from each source. As you highlight an individual city, you see the hour-by-hour details of the attacks coming from that city. The overall number of attacks is always shown in the upper right corner of the page. The time range selector lets you filter to a portion of the day. In addition, it includes an animation button that lets us see hour-by-hour changes in the dataset. We also have the ability to filter the dataset to a portion of the world. Here, we see, for example, Germany's data. The gray circles are cities that aren't part of the current dataset. We see in Germany that the bulk of the attacks are happening around 10 GMT. As we switch to a country such as China, we see the dataset shift, and we see that attacks are happening later in the day. This reflects the differences in time zones between those locations. We also provide the ability to switch between different datasets. We have one for 2013's Black Friday, one for 2013's Cyber Monday, and one for Tax Day this year. As we switch to filtering by network, for example to Verizon, we can see that attacks come from both the East Coast of the US and from Europe, and we can also see that the top 10 machine types, the number one type of machine is actually a Perl script, which is an interesting data point. And we can also see that the operating systems are either not defined or next most popular is Macintosh. We feel that using these various filters, it's easy to find trends in the data. We hope that you enjoy taking some time to explore.